Hey everyone, this is Ben with Granger Mobile Homes in Kiowa, Oklahoma, and today we're taking a look at a brand new floor plan behind me. This is the True Origin Redwood. Having a service team that's behind you to make sure that you're going to be taken care of regardless of the situation is what's number one in our book. So service before self. If you want to come see the Granger difference, come talk to me. My name is Ben. We got Kyle in the office as well. We'll see you guys soon. So this house is going to have 5 bedrooms, 3 bath, and a second living room. So it's a massive home, guys. 28 foot wide, 76 foot long, coming in at 2,001 square foot. So let's go walk around the outside, take a look at the inside, do a full home tour. Come on. All right, so starting on the outside of the Redwood, just wanted to point out the exterior of this home is going to be LP Smart Panel. So here at Granger Mobile Homes, we're going to order this home with Smart Panel, give the customer a little bit more value instead of the vinyl exterior. Home's going to come standard with an electrical outlet on the front side of the home, so easy access to power. Saves you a little bit of money too from having to have a contractor add one for you. All the windows in this home are going to be low E vinyl windows, so they're going to keep the cool in the summer and they're going to keep the heat in the winter. Storm door in the front of the home, this little accent light there. Also, you notice in the soffit, get my hand out there, see those little perforations in that vinyl? That's a ventilated soffit. So that way, the attic space can breathe and get any moist, humid air out of the attic space. So this allows fresh air to be into the attic space. Now, coming around the back side, we're gonna see we have a few different things going on back here. So the house is gonna come standard with a faucet on the back of the home. So it makes it easy to plug in stuff. Again, saving a little bit of money on the contractor side for a water outlet. Dryer vent there. Right over here, you can see we have our water inlet. So we have 3/4 PEX coming in. And something I also wanted to show you, right here, we also have a dedicated electrical outlet. So you could plug in a heat strip and protect your water lines in the winter months. This is gonna be the overflow and drain for your water heater. Nice thing about the True Origin, not a lot of people know about this, but it does come equipped dehumidifier ready. So in a state like Oklahoma that does get humid, especially during the summer months, and the spring, you know, when we get all the rain, you can actually plug in a dehumidifier on the inside of the home and it's going to drain to the exterior of the house. So something that is not talked about much in our industry, but this is a huge deal. Moist air is the #1 cause for any type of damage in a home, manufactured home or not. So like to see that Clayton's doing that here on this True Origin. Can't see it from here, but just past this is going to be our electrical connection. That's where your contractor, or if we're going to hook up the electric, is going to connect into your 200 amp service. Got your vent hood exhaust right there. Now on the back side of the house, it's going to come standard with a sliding glass door. Makes it real easy on a house this size. If you put a porch back here, real easy to entertain. Got your barbecue back here, kind of however your setup is, but gives you a nice exit on the back of the home. Also, plenty of natural light. We're gonna go around the front and look inside this home. Okay, so stepping into the Redwood, just wanted to point out real quick, this is all of our ship loose material. So once the house gets delivered on site, this is how we're gonna put the rest of the house together. This being a double wide, that, you know, we can cover up the marriage line and all that stuff. So anyways, just want to let you know that's what this is here. So let me back up over here so I can show you the living room. So right when you walk in, you're going to have the living room here in the Redwood. Plenty of natural light coming in. It is also going to be prepped for a ceiling fan. So if you wanted to add a ceiling fan later or any type of lighting, you're ready to go. Plug's already on the wall for you. Right across from the living room, you're going to see we have our kitchen and dining area. Okay, so right over here, fridge. By the way, the appliances do come with the home. This is not a standard option, but here at Granger's, we're gonna go ahead and order it for you. Most people are gonna want a dishwasher, so we're gonna order it here. If you don't want one, let us know. Save a little bit of money there, but we're gonna order it standard on our stock model just in case someone wants to purchase this one here. So as you can see, plenty of counter space in this home for you know, the size. Nice big island. Something that's gonna be a little bit new this year, or rather, you know, within the last few months. to Tru is going to be the Origin name, but we're going to the nice rolled countertop. Really nice. And one thing I want to point out, the benefit to this, especially around the sink area, is when you have a Formica edge, you know, this is where they laminated together. This is where you can see the crease. Well, if you notice, you don't have a crease on top. And this is going to be the #1 area that water is going to delaminate your countertop. So really glad that we're going to the rolled edge to keep any water from just sitting right on this edge, which would normally be right here by the sink. So rolled countertop there. Another thing that we're doing with the Origin, finishing out the inside of the cabinets. Man, I can't believe in the price point of this house, for some of the competitors, they're gonna have OSB in here or any type of, some other type of particle board that's gonna absorb moisture. We got the nice Duracraft inserts in here, so you got that nice birch look on the inside of the cabinet. Also, you have adjustable shelves there. So just giving a little bit nicer look on the inside of the home. Also, they're gonna be finishing out the inside of this window. So small little things that don't seem like much, but this is just something Clayton decided to make sure that we had standard in the home, give it a good look. Stainless steel sink with a sprayer. Like I said, we ordered this to be added to the house as a standard option at Granger Mobile Homes. Stove and appliances all come with it. So electric stove, we can also do a gas stove if that's something you wanted. Vent hood above, little coffee bar area there. So let's head into the utility room so we can see what this looks like. So washer and dryer area, got your dryer hookups with your exterior vent for your dryer. On the left side here, washer hookups. It's something I wanted to talk about so you guys understand what we're looking at here. We have washer and dryer, or washer hookups for the water, but we have a main house shutoff. Nice thing about this is you ever need to work on the home or get into the plumbing, you could turn this off and it stops the pressure from going out throughout the home. Right over here is going to be your furnace closet and then your water heater closet. Sorry, it's real dark in there. So you can see the water heater service panel as well. So that's how you get into that. And then you can see, let me pop this open real quick. It's where your furnace is. It's where your air filter is going to be so you can replace the air filter. And then you're also going to have an area over here. You can either put a fridge, a little bit more storage. There's your dehumidifier plug there. So utility is always going to be sucking air into this area. You know, that's going to be the unconditioned air. If you guys install the dehumidifier, you can catch it right in here, the perfect spot for it. If not, you got a plug for a refrigerator, deep freeze, power tools, whatever you guys need in the utility room. Kind of skipped over it earlier, but let's talk about it real fast. Nice little dining area. Nice natural light coming in. Dining area is big enough to put a decent sized table. By the way, the vents are in the floor in this house. So floor vents throughout the home. It's very efficient as far as heating and cooling because you're not having the vents in the ceiling where the sun's beating down it all the time and having to compensate for that heat as well. Last thing I want to bring up about some of the new changes is we're going to an 8-foot flat on the interior of the home. Anyone that's seen these houses before, we had a shorter sidewall and it had a vaulted peak. So this is giving you 8-foot flat ceilings throughout. Just gives you a nice residential feel and look, and it doesn't feel so cramped here on the edges. You know, the edges were a little bit shorter. So nice little change there they're doing. Walking into the master bedroom, real good sized master bedroom. I mean, look how massive it is. This house has linoleum throughout. So just makes it real easy for cleaning and things like that. I always tell my customers, order it with linoleum. And if you want a carpet in the bedroom or something, get you a nice throw rug or something that's going to give you a little bit more aesthetics, keep your feet warm in the process. Plenty of outlets in here as well, as you can see. And I think one of the biggest things that benefited from the 8-foot flats is the master bedroom because, like I said before, it was really shallow here on these far sides. So even the furniture could be in the way of that. Again, we're going to be wired and prepped for a ceiling fan ready to go. And again, your light switch is already over there on the side. All right, so from the master bedroom, we're coming to the master bathroom. And something I wanted to point out right here on the left side is we did order this with the nice garden soaking tub. So if you're a type of person that likes to soak, we got you here. You do not need to have this as an option. So if you don't want a tub and you want more storage, we could do that as well. This is also going to be teamed up with a stand-up shower. So stand-up shower is real nice. Stand-up shower, bathtub, but it's going to come standard with the shower here. Water-saving commode and a water shutoff. Big deal when you're trying to maintenance the house yourself or down the road when you have a contractor coming over. Mirror's going to come standard with it. Got your nice sink. And like I said, we're even finishing out the bathroom areas as well, so you're not having that raw OSB in there. Right over here is going to be your closet. So again, sorry for the dark closet here, but this is the master closet, guys. This is basically half the house. So as far as the length on this house, this is a 28 wide. So you're probably looking at 13 to 13 and a half feet wide as far as this closet. So good amount of storage space, hanging rack all the way down, and just so you can see the ground space as well. So decent closet for this home. Let's go take a look at the guest side. I think this is where this house really shines because it has a ton of room to be able to support a big family. Quick shot of your dining room again, real quick. Let's take a look right over here. So we're gonna go and skip these two doors real quick and look at our second living room. So right over here, we have our second living room. Good size, you know, you got the kids and you want them to be able to do their own thing, but you wanna watch something different or you wanna have them on the other side of the house. Perfect floor plan for that. Nice little kids, little flex area here. Nice thing is you have the bathroom right here. So anyone here can use this bathroom. Anyone that's in the main area can use it as well. Coming into the bathroom, we got a tub shower combo. Got your toilet there, same water saving toilet, sink and storage below. Right over here is going to be one of the bedrooms. So I said this is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. So the one of the bedrooms here as well. And then besides the ceiling fan prep, the rest of the house is going to have LED lights throughout. So nice energy efficient LED lights. Also going to have a decent sized closet. Usually when you get a house like this with all these bedrooms, you get mini closets. So nice wide closet. And here's the main other part of our guest side. So coming over here, another guest bedroom. And again, guys, these bedrooms are not tiny. Take a look at the floor plan so you can get the actual dimensions of it. But a 5'3" with everything being this size is very, very nice. Bedroom 4, and then lastly, bedroom 5. How big that closet is. See, that's all closet right there. Last thing we're going to take a look at is the 3rd bath. Basically a duplicate of the 2nd bath we just looked at, just on the far side. So, all right, everyone, there we have it. That is the True Origin Redwood 5-bedroom, 3-bath with the 2nd living area. I showed you some of the upgrades with the new Origin product. Right now at Granger Mobile Homes, this house is going to have a price tag of $112,000. Delivered within 100 miles. That's going to also include 2 sets of steps and an AC. So if you have any questions on this home, give us a call. The contact information is going to be down in the description. Not only do we have a great price on this home, but we also have great customer service on the backside. Having a service team that's behind you to make sure that you're going to be taken care of, regardless of the situation, is what's number one in our book. So service before self. If you want to come see the Granger difference, come talk to me. My name is Ben. We got Kyle in the office as well. We'll see you guys soon.